That is a very beautiful Jag.
Yeah, that is the best Jag in the world. Hand built over 7 years.
7 years of hard work. And what's lovely is it's got a modern interior. It's supercharged with a 4 litre, and the whole underneath is brand new, and then the top half is classic. Yeah, well done. Very sad how the guy passed away, and I've actually seen his Facebook page, and I looked through, and it was very, very sad. Talking about a liver transplant. That's the NHS for you.
Yeah, he never got it.
No.
I've seen you somewhere. Aren't you the guy with the tanks?
I've got 1 or 2. Yeah.
You don't do that VIP car crush thing, do you?
Well, I'm not going to do it with this one. This is far too good.
I hope not.
I wouldn't do it with this. Although people would come a long way to run this over, but I just wouldn't. I couldn't do it.
Oh no.
I have got an E-type on the, but I don't like E-types. And this is a bit more me with its wide wheels.
Yeah. He'd be turning in his grave.
Yeah, no, I'm not going to crush it. I'm certainly not deliberately, but my son is a bit reckless around the yard sometimes. He ran a motorbike over once. I had a thing called a Rock-On. 2-wheel drive motorbike. Big fat balloon tyres with a Briggs & Stratton engine you pull on a cable. It does 30 mile an hour, but it'll go anywhere. And when you get to a lake, you throw it in and it floats. And you swim it across, then you drag it out on a rope, and you and the sniper and the sniper's mate get on it, and they go rattling off at 30 mile an hour. Then they get to a cliff, and you run up the cliff and you drag it up on a rope, and then you go off on it again. It's like a donkey. They've been making them since, I think, mid-60s, and they make 6 a week in America. A Rock-On. Anyway, a beautiful thing, although my wife fell off it. And Ashley backed over it in a 432. Yeah, that's lovely. I love the colour. Yeah, my Papa had a Daimler that colour.
Yeah, it is a lovely colour.
Yeah. And the bumpers are stainless.
Bumpers are stainless. I think they come from Shanghai or something like that.
Well, someone had to make them. Well done, boys.
I think they're probably handmade, but I mean, they're so nice. The square was chrome.
I have things copied in China, and they can do a fantastic job. I bought a lightweight Land Rover yesterday, and I picked it up today, and the screw-in lenses, and the bloke had died. They're my lenses. Yeah, they're the polycarbonate ones I have made in China. I touched them; they were warm. I mean, I'm the only person, so it's a small world, isn't it? I can't wait to get it back and give it a good polishing.
So I had it balloted.
I nearly said a thrashing, but I'm not going to thrash it.
I had it balloted about 6 weeks ago. Then it's been sitting under the cover.
Oh, that's locked on that one. Yeah, stainless exhaust, I suspect.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, yeah, looks like it.
He didn't half do anything. He wanted it right from the start, and that was it.
Yeah.
Clever old bugger. I don't know if I miss him. You know, he's done my kitchen,
yeah,
bathroom.
I was going to say how nice your kitchen was.
It's you know, anything that was like house. I'd have a quick look at it. If I can't fix it, Neil.
Yeah. Right, I better make tracks. Right. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir.
Cheers, Mark.
Enjoy.
I will. I've just got to keep Monkey Boy off it.
Yeah.
Monkey Boy is my son, who is only 23 years old, and we've had some stuff go to Ukraine, trucks and things. Not the armour stuff. This is a separate thing. Yeah. And we've got this Ukrainian contact that's now shown Ashley an insurance policy that is £50 a month for anything. It's a European, it's Polish, but it's a European insurance policy. £50 a month. He's only 23, remember, for anything. He could have a Lamborghini, a Rolls Royce, £50 a month, and it is legal. The police hate it, and they can't really check much, but it is. I mean, unless you can speak Polish.
I've just retired, but I bought the truck where I used to work, and I used to have a trainer's policy years ago.
Yeah.
And I let it lapse because I was working for someone. I tried to get a new one because I've got no claim.
Well, that was a bit embarrassing. He kind of recognised me from Tanks-alot, possibly Facebook or some of the daft little TV things I did. And a lot of people have seen my website, and he knew about the VIP car crush page, and he thought this Jag was going on it. Yeah, and it was his best friend built it. It took him 7 years. So well, I persuaded him it was for the new prom business we want to set up. But I hope he believed me. That was embarrassing.
We're doing the first run in the new Mark II.
Driving very well.
It's driving very well.
Very smooth.
We've gone quite a way as well.
Oh God, the fuel gauge has just dropped down and there's a light on. It did say it was half full.
Oh, did it say that?
Yeah. Maybe I was looking at the temperature gauge.
Oh dear.
No, we are a little bit low on fuel. Have we passed the garage?
We've already passed the garage.
Should we turn round?
We probably should. Back from the first work trip, it's done quite well, I think.
I think it did well. It took £750 of bearings back, which
Yep.
are the wrong size. It's been worth its salt today. We've just put £77 worth of fuel in it. But I'm hoping that'll last quite a long while if I don't be too heavy on the right foot. It's supercharged, and you can hear the supercharger coming in, which is quite a nice feeling. There's various lights on, which I'm sure just mean that I don't know what I'm doing yet. But there's a lot of buttons. There's a lot of buttons to learn about. Sat-nav seems to be working.
Yeah.
But as far as the power steering and the brakes and the handling and the acceleration, it's just bloody lovely. There's no doubt about it. There's a bit of patina around the inside kind of thing. But you know, it's a 1966 car, and some of the the bodywork, the upper bodywork is original. But I've never known Mark II Jag to have electric windows. But how cool is that? Hey, look at that, look. Electric windows on a Mark II Jag. The man certainly had attention to detail. Well, that was me and Ash's first trip out. Now the wire wheels are not chrome, they're stainless. No problems there. The windows are electric, the mirrors are electric, the boot opens electrically, stainless steel exhaust system, the bumpers are stainless as well, so they're never going to rust. And yes, the interior is out of the modern version of the Jag, as you can see, with a sat-nav and all the fancy leather seats and everything. A bit novel. And the engine is a whopping great big V8 supercharged Jaguar one. And apparently it's the fastest Mark II Jag in the world. And I did put my foot down a couple of times, and it was shocking, really. Yeah, shocking. It really did. Off it went. So this could be a very nice prom wedding car. Good wedding car if you're running a bit late. Because let's be honest, there's only so long the bride should keep the groom waiting. So I think we've had a shrewd buy. I think the business has had a shrewd buy, and I'd like to think it will pay its way. Later on, I've got to go back into Banbury to drop Dan to the MOT place to pick up our Land Rover, and I'm dropping the glass from that Land Rover lightweight at C&N Glass. So yes, it is already earning its keep. Twin exhausts on the back. Yeah, so I think we like it. Well, Chris, that's a lovely car. Unfortunately, you let your girlfriend drive it.
Yeah.
Fatal. And there's this thing on the top, and it's the 710 cap. That's not where you put the water. The 710 cap upside down spells oil. But not many women know this. Although it is a red car, which is very popular with women. But there you go. That's what happens when you put water in your oil, it seizes your engine. Shame, because it's a tidy car. I bet those scratches were her as well, weren't they?
Definitely.
Yeah, definitely. So was a woman. They can't. Did you see the way I reversed that trailer around the corner? There's not a woman alive who could have done that.
Was it not the wife who did it for you?
No, that's right. She's in there now. Yeah, doing the reversing. Okay, well, the plan is to get the ramps down, get this thing rolling fast, and then just roll it straight up the ramps in one go. You can have a go at pushing because you're a big, strong lad, and we won't even use the winch. Just straight on. I've just got to hit the brakes before it goes through the back. That's the lady there. Look, she's got so much room, but she's just panicking. You've got to laugh, haven't you? Using the hill, he'll come bombing down here. Hit the skids, straight on the trailer, slam the brakes on. Try not to take my winch off. What could possibly go wrong? What a lovely old car. Now, it's dead as a dodo, so wherever I dump it off, it ought to be where I don't have to move it again, because it's going to be pushing it rather than driving it. Shame, but sadly, it's not really worth putting an engine in one. It'd polish up nicely, but I just don't think it's worth... Just don't think it's, and nor did the mechanic who come to have a look at it for Chris. It's one of them things. It's a learning curve. I think right up the top of the yard. Go and see what the boys have been doing. Well, it looks like Dan's been rather busy. And look at my table, look. He's put another coat of lacquer on it. I made that when I was 16, maybe 17. Not a bad set of dovetails, I would say it myself. And the top and that's all knocking around somewhere. But that looks very shiny now. Unfortunately, one of my parrots did nibble it. And, well, there's not much I can do about that. So let's have a look, a close-up on the Porsche. Now, it had a couple of little grazes on the wheel arches. And then when Dan painted them, to be honest, the colour match wasn't bad. But anyway, he's decided to do the rest of the side. And that looks beautiful. Personally, I would have just, I mean, on the metallic paint, let's just do the whole car. If you ever have to do it again, just do the whole bloody car. And then it will look immaculate. Yeah, good job, good job. I don't know where they are, picking a Land Rover up, I think. Still nothing from the Canvas people, John and Mary. It'd be lovely to get all that back and finish me stuff. My wheels, not the rear wheel, the rear idler, but the other wheels, the other four are being done in rubber, so they don't wear me tracks so much. And then we'll get back onto the Jeep. But sadly, at the moment, it's kind of sitting here in limbo. Limbo, limbo. Morning, monkeys. How you doing? Well, the lightweight is in the shop. And I think I've located one of these. If not, I'm going to measure it first because it'd be silly if I got the wrong one. Now, the wheels have got to come off and all the brakes have got to be done. And then the trick now is to take the plugs out, clean them, and then see if we've got a spark. Then dump all the fuel out, put new fuel in it, and get it running like a steam train. Woo woo! They normally run like a steam train when the head gasket's gone, and they really do run like a steam train then. But I think we've got lots of potential with this old girl. Lovely. She's looking good. I'll soon get another bit of glass in. I've just got to find where they are. They're either 17 quid or they're 98, I'm not sure. Right, fuel tank drained, plugs out, plugs stripped. On the military one, you can take them apart and clean all the little bits and pieces, which is great. All spark plugs should be like that. We're going to design and manufacture, well, I don't know whether we will, but what we need to do is make a nice little sporty car that's convertible, that the body panels are plastic, come in three colours only, with a kind of a slightly kind of mottled finish that you can change with a half-inch spanner, that has a fuel filter, air filter and oil filter that can be cleaned and put back in, and the whole front bonnet, a bit like a Vitesse, a Triumph Vitesse, opens like that, and you can get to the whole engine, sides, everything, and you can have a replacement starter motor, alternator, radiated, and it replaced in 15 minutes. Something easy and cheap that people can have a fun little car, maybe not the most economical in the world, but just like the Beetle, the people's car, but something that looks nice and it's easy. It needs to be done. Get young lads keen on servicing their own cars again. Well, the old Spunker's running pretty well now. Not bad. Not bad, with some use. You can't really finish tuning them up until they've done like a few hours of running and you've pushed them hard around the fields. Then you can do the final bit.
Don't say it too much, so you've got to do a YouTube video on
Oh, we're going to do a whole YouTube video of the whole thing. Okay, well I won't show too much. I feel like some kind of striptease artist, so I'm not going to show too much. I want to keep you all in suspenders, for Ashley's sake. But we got TripAdvisor 2024. And we also got TripAdvisor 2024 and 2024 and 5 more TripAdvisor 2024. Now, many people would think we were very enthusiastic about winning TripAdvisor 2024. Sadly, the email said, we've let things slip a bit. Can you do us up some signs saying TripAdvisor from 2016 to 2024? Sadly, they all say 2024. So you just have to take it from me that we have got TripAdvisor every year since we started, which was I think 2014. 10 years in a row. And now we get the 1 in 10.
Yeah.
I don't know what that means.
It's quite
But I went
special.
in-
There's an award, I think, for that.
I went into the Mayfair Hotel and I had 2 hours left on my tank going around London, and I said to the concierge, that sounds very French, have you got a couple would like to go in the turret for a ride round for a bit of spondooly round the town in the over the sites, St James's Park, Buckingham Palace, Trafalgar Square. And he looked at my brochure and said, and how long have you been trading? And I said, 30 years. And he went, oh. And I said, and we get TripAdvisor every year. Have you got TripAdvisor? You know what he said? Unfortunately, no. They haven't. It ain't easy to get, especially if you're a hotel.
Have you forgotten something? There's another new sign.
I'm in a rush.
There's another new sign you need to tell him about.
QR code.
Yes, he's forgotten about this, but he's going to tell you about it
Yeah,
now.
we've got the wiggly patterns. Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, that's for Chinese. And then this one, I don't know what that is. Some
Instagram.
sort of target. isn't it?
Instagram.
Instagram. Oh, don't do that.
So if anyone sees these, scan them, tag them, and tag us in your pictures.